everybody. Welcome to the channel, Crossing the Spiritual Streams. Welcome both our Patreon members and our YouTube members. Today we're doing our daily messages from Spirit, and it is Wednesday, so it is the day that these go up on YouTube as well as Patreon. If you did not know that we have a Patreon account, you can sign up over there for as little as $1 a month, and you get our daily readings every day, not just on Wednesdays. And then you also get a special video every month that's exclusive to Patreon. And as we get more subscribers and do tiers and other things like that, we're hoping to have even more exclusives over there. So we will let you guys know more about that as we find out more. All right, so if you are unfamiliar with these readings, basically we have 3 different decks that you can choose from to get messages from. The first deck here is the Wizard's Tarot. The second deck is the Modern Witch Tarot. And the third deck is the Wheel of the Year Tarot. It is best to go with your gut instinct on deciding which one has your messages. You can look at more than one pile if you feel compelled to do so. There might be messages in more than one for you. That sometimes happens. These are timeless readings, so whenever you do run across this and feel compelled to watch it, there should be a message for you. Also, in each reading, we do Oracle Spheres. That's where you think of a yes or no question, and you can get an answer to that. Okay, guys, so we're going to give you some time to reflect on these piles, and then there are timestamps in the description and in the pinned comment that you can go directly to your reading, and we'll see you there. Hello, Pile 1. Those of you that chose the Wizard's Tarot deck will get your messages from Spirit and do your Oracle Spheres. So you can think of a yes or no question that you can get an answer to. Oh, let's see. Well, we'll go ahead and take those 2. Don't always take flippers and dippers, but sometimes we do. So let's see what we've got today. We've got the 10 of Swords, the Fool card, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. This message is similar to one we've been having lately, in that you guys are moving on from from a phase of your life that's been very difficult, from some problems or strife or conflicts or other things that have really been kind of plaguing you or been a problem and so forth. And you now are getting ready to move on. And Spirit says it's time to move on if you haven't actually started to try to do so yet. And that you're going to be moving on, and that by doing so, you should start getting more emotionally stable, happy. A lot more things should turn up in your life to make you feel happy and so forth. Okay? So that's the message that Spirit has for you, is now is the time to move on to new adventures, new things. Start doing things that are new and different and exciting, and be able to push forward from these energies that you've been feeling and that you've had going on. You've learned the lessons that you've needed to learn. You've gone through the phase that you needed to go through, and now is the time to start out afresh. We do that a lot throughout our lives, where we go through cycles, and we, start out kind of new and fresh and young and different and exciting, and starting out new adventures and new things that we're not used to. And we go through our process with those, and we learn what we need to learn with those, good and bad. And we go through the experiences we need to go through, and then we move on to the next cycle again. And it happens a lot throughout our lives. And that's what makes living pretty interesting and pretty cool. So you guys are definitely ready to move on to more emotionally happier times, more things that are better for you emotionally. So you're definitely in the right area to move forward now. All right. So let's take a look at your Oracle Spheres. We have 3 different stands. We have silver, bronze, and purple. You decide which stand you'd like to get your answer on, and we'll go out and we'll get your answers. All right, number 1, silver, is a maybe. Number 2, bronze, is a yes. And then number 3, purple, is a very likely. So we have a maybe, a yes, and a very likely. So there's your Oracle Sphere answers for today. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you've thought about signing up over on Patreon, if you haven't already done so, there is a link in the description that you can do that. You can sign up for as little as $1 a month. You do get our exclusive monthly video over there, as well as our daily readings that we do every day. So you might check that out. For those of you on Patreon, if you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, you might do so. And also for those of you on YouTube, you might check out our other videos on YouTube as well. We have over 100, probably close to 200 now, timeless tarot readings, and we do put out videos every single week. Besides these readings on Wednesday, we put them out on the weekends. So we look forward to seeing you again for future videos, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your messages from Spirit. Those of you that chose the Modern Witch Tarot here. And we'll go and we'll get your messages from Spirit, and we'll look at your Oracle spheres where you can think of a yes or no question, and you can get an answer to that. We'll do that as well. And let's see, I think this card right there. All right, let's take a look at what we've got going here. We got the Hermit, and the Magician, and the King of Wands. Oh my goodness. Wow. You guys, oh, this is another message. I guess the messages today are kind of going along with ones in prior readings, but you guys are tuning into your magical spiritual gifts. You are tuning into Spirit in such a way that you can really start making your life what you want it to be. Anything that you desire, you want, you're really passionate about, you could start manifesting into your life. You've gone through a period where you've kind of done some reflection and inner soul work and that kind of thing, and you've been able to tap in to Spirit a lot easier than in the past. And now is a time where you can utilize that connection to really bring forth the kinds of things you would like to see in your life, the way you would like your life to come about, and just really start to feel passion again. Start to feel passionate about your life and about things in your life and so forth. You guys are really in that energy now. If you're not sure how to do manifestations, if that's not something you're real familiar with, there's lots of wonderful YouTube videos out there that can explain the different ways that people manifest, and you can work with what resonates with you and what works well for you and what you'd like to see happen. So that's very exciting. It's a very cool energy. It's a great message. I love that for you guys. So I would love for you guys to put in the comments what kinds of things you would like to see in your life. What would you like to manifest? What's the next thing you would like to bring forth into your life? That could be really exciting to hear that from you guys. So if you think about putting that down for us, we would love to hear from you. All right, let's take a look at your Oracle spheres. We have 3 different stands. We have silver, bronze, and purple. You decide which stand you'd like to get your answer on, and we'll go out and we'll get your answers. All right, number 1, silver's a maybe. Number 2, bronze, is a yes. And number 3, purple, is a maybe. So we have a maybe, a yes, and a maybe. So there's your Oracle Sphere answers for today. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you greatly. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up. Think about signing up for Patreon if you haven't done so already. There's a link in the description. You can sign up for as little as $1 a month, and you do get exclusive videos with that. For those of you on Patreon, thank you so much for being members. We appreciate you greatly. And do check out our YouTube channel. We have lots of timeless tarot readings out there, and there's so many out there that surely there's some out there that you would like to see. All right, guys, we look forward to seeing you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your daily messages from Spirit. Those of you that chose the Wheel of the Year Tarot here, we're going to get your messages and do your Oracle spheres as well. So you can be thinking of a yes or no question that you'd like to get an answer to, and we will be doing that. And let's see what your messages are today. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Fool card. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. I feel like you guys are getting ready to go on a mission. Maybe not literally, but it could be literally, but that basically you are getting ready to go out and do something for your community. Um, you're getting ready. It's possible you're joining the military. It's possible you're going off on some sort of mission that will help your community or help humanity in general. And like I said, this could be literally, but it also might be figuratively, in that you might be going out there and learning some things and doing some things, starting some projects or other things that might help your community out, or you might start a crusade online, or a vlog or a blog, or you might start, a nonprofit or a charity, or start, there's a lot of different resonances here. There's a lot of different energies, but basically you're going to be doing something for your community. And it might be something that requires, you to be kind of, is your message today. Awesome. Okay, we have 3 different stands here. We have silver, bronze, and purple. You decide which stand you'd like to get your answer on. You think of a yes or no question, and then we'll get your answers. Oops. Number 1, silver's a no. Number 2, bronze, is a yes. And then number 3, purple, is a very likely. So we have a no, a yes, and a very likely. So there's your Oracle Sphere answers for today. Thank you so much for being here for the reading. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up. And if you could share the channel with your friends and family, that's very useful to us, and we very much appreciate it. If you have not signed up for Patreon, there is a link in the description that you could do that. You can sign up for as little as $1 a month, and you get exclusive videos when you do that. For those of you that are Patreon members, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you greatly. And also give you an opportunity to check out our other videos. We do put out videos on YouTube every week. Besides these videos on Wednesday, we put timeless readings out. A lot of them are timeless anyway, on the weekends. So do check those out as well. And we look forward to seeing you in future videos. And may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye.